I am the immigrant, and I can tell you my experience of my immigration. It happened in 1980 when I left Poland and I immigrated to United States. And you see, in 1980 there was a martial law declared in Poland. The Polish army took over the government and they started to administrate the country. And it was a very difficult political time, and therefore I left for America, and I was immediately at that time given a status of immigrant, the political refugee, which gave me some privileges, like, for example, I was allowed to work. I got the green card, and I also got the permission for study, and I used both. Actually, studying, I started to study at the university, and also I was working part-time at the time. And during the study, during my study, I also I signed for the DIS exchange program, exchange study program between America and the United States, and between America and Europe. And I went for 1 year to study in Copenhagen. So I had experience from different places, from Poland, the education, between the education in Poland, in the United States, and Denmark. And there was a big difference in this education, which is not so much visible now, you see, because the education evaluated, and it became more common and more like unified between different places in the world, not only in Europe. After I completed my education in United States, I started to work. And you see, we established the first Polish television program in Polish television, which is called the Polish Television Network. And we started to produce the television programs and broadcasting to the Polish population living around New York. And it is quite a big audience, because it is more than 3 million people with a Polish background who lived in the New York state area. And so potentially we have the chance to reach the 3 million viewers. And so, and again, the subject that I always work with is the immigration, because of course we're speaking to the immigrants, Polish immigrants in that case, who lived in the United States. So we produced different cultural programs, and we just broadcasted it there. And but after, during this time, Polish situation, political and social situation, evaluate as well, and it improved a lot in 1990s, and it gave me the opportunity. I could see the opportunity that I could bring something, contribute to those changes. So therefore, I decided to come from the United States as an American citizen, actually, with the American passport. I came to Poland, and I started to work here, first for the television, but also I started to work for the television in Vienna. And again, it was the same subject. We produced programs on the minorities of the migrants living in Poland. And it was broadcast by the television in Vienna. Europe-wide. And so I have quite a good experience in this. And